Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for a terrific Tuesday. It is 9/22/20. Okay, so I wanted to, I'm doing a drive-by. Again, I'm hoping to get more consistent. I don't see where I can get more consistent without coming back early mornings. And now I've gotten used to having my early mornings all to myself. So anyway, I'll probably just continue to pop in. But here's where I wanted to sort of like pick up and move forward from yesterday, because I was saying yesterday that, hey Patricia, I was saying yesterday that we need to ensure we understand the rules of the game, because the game, hey Elliot, thank you brother, the rules of the game determine whether or not we win in life, determine whether or not we win in business, in finances, in our health, in any area of your life. And too often we jump into something because it looks good, or you saw somebody else doing it and they were so good and you just figured you could jump in there without really understanding there are rules that you have to understand. And I left it very vague, very general like that. And so I wanted to come back. I only have a couple of minutes. I teach here shortly. But I wanted to get or give a couple of other specifics. I think these are things that everybody can relate to. There's a mindset shift that has to take place if we are ever to move beyond just looking wealthy and looking rich and actually having the possibility, the option, the probability of getting wealthy. The mindset shift is this, is that you can't put everything on a credit card and just live off your credit card. And too many of us, because we don't know the rules of the game, we think, oh yeah, well, I just put all my bills on there and then I can get the points. Knowing that too many of us don't have the discipline to pay it down, to pay it off every month. So that little trick that keeps us in a state where we can look rich, where we can look wealthy, where we can look like we are something we're really not, and never allow us to move into a place of actually becoming what we're trying to fake and front and put up a facade. But even the shift of, oh no, I only use credit cards for emergency. If I can't save up and get it until I pay cash for it, or I very strictly categorize good debt and stupid debt. Unless we make that shift, we don't understand the rules of the game. Other people are making it happen and doing it and living because they understand the rules. They don't use credit cards any old kind of way. Hi, Miss Esther. Mwah. They don't use credit cards like that. We see the outside, and we try to replicate that without understanding the rules of the game. They understand how credit works. They understand, and they is whoever understands those rules of the game. Okay? It's our responsibility to understand the rules before you get in that game and get eaten alive. Even the mindset of moving and shifting from only being a consumer to becoming a producer. If you don't understand the rules of that game, you'll stay stuck in the consumerism role all your life. Generationally, we'll stay stuck and never shift. Hey, TC, you never will shift to the position of shifting this so that you no longer solely become a consumer. You eat up everything that comes. Anything that comes in your way, you got to have it. When the new iPhone drops, you in the line at midnight. At midnight, you're in the line. Nothing wrong. And listen, I have no problem I do not begrudge anyone getting the nicer, finer things in life if it's not a facade. If you're scared to fill up your tank and you're just going to get 5 or 10 because you don't know if things are going to break down because you done spent this money that you really don't have, that's a facade. And I just want us to understand there are rules to this thing that we have to know or we will get eaten alive. We can't eat up everything and not put something away. Well, money ain't everything. People always saying that foolishness, and I'm just going to call it what it is. It's foolishness. It's foolishness because, well, I just love to help people. How are you going to help anybody and you don't have some money? Well, my skill is baking, and okay, well, where are you going to go get all the stuff to bake all the food to help the people? Anything you need to do, if you're going to do it in an excellence, you can't help anybody. You know how I feel about education. Right now, I contribute a lot to an education scholarship fund. I want to be at the point one day where I can fund entire degrees. I can't do that with a nice thought, or I really want to have it. Oh, I sure would like to be able to do this one day. It will stay right there until I shift this and move from eating up everything my little hands get a hold to. And I don't turn around and put it away and get the knowledge to invest it so that it can grow, so that one day I can turn around and fund entire degrees. You're intelligent, but you don't have the financial wherewithal to make it happen. I got you. So anything we do it takes a level of money to do it. So again, we have to understand the rules of the game. The system is set up to keep some of us right at the bottom. And then we get so blind to it that we'll be happy to be at the bottom. Now you go from making $15 an hour, now you're making $17 an hour, and you'll get stuck right there because you don't understand the rules of the game to shift you, to move you, to advance you, to build your own, to create your own. There are rules to this thing. Yeah, there are levels, but you got to understand the rules of the game if we're ever going to level up. So, okay, I gotta go. So I wanted to expand on that a little further. There are rules to every category of life. And my strong encouragement for each of us is to learn the rules of the lane we're about to jump into. We got to learn the rules. Okay. Thanks for stopping by for a few moments with me. I will see you Monday through Friday at some random pop-up time just to share some of my perspectives with you. In the meantime, listen, take real good care of yourselves. Last thing, I forgot. Today is National Voter Registration Day. If you're straight, if you're good, check on your nieces and your nephews, your sorors. If you're still active duty military, check on your military members. Check on your aunties and them. Just because you know somebody and y'all laugh and giggle and play and even talk trash about politics, we need to make sure that we take advantage of living in a democracy by making sure you vote. Okay, that's my PSA.